Hello everyone. Today I'm here with Mr. Zion, and who is from US, and so we could talk, communicate, and unwind each other. Uh, Thanks for coming, sir, and I really appreciate you are being here.
Oh, thank you so much for asking me.
Yeah, sir, and yeah. Today we are talking about Vietnam lifestyle and our life. How it's going. And first of all, please, shortly, can you introduce yourself, Mr.
Sure. So my name is Zion Johnson.
Mhm.
I am from the United States. Uh, I moved here almost 9 years ago from California, and I've just been loving life ever since I've been here.
Yeah,
I really enjoy Vietnam, mostly the weather and the food, and of course the people are super, super nice.
super, yeah,
Yeah.
super friendly here, and
Yes.
kind. I love it here. And you were here around 9 years, right?
That's right.
Wow, so impressive, really. And you are 9 years, but I have been living here 9 months.
Okay.
And I moved from Cambodia here, 1st October 2025. Yeah, yeah. I love it here. And presently I'm working at Vietnam Canadian School.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, yeah. And your school is ILA, right? ILA
Yes,
Education.
it's ELA, or sometimes we say ILA, and
Uh,
it's one of the larger not international. It's one of the larger language schools here
hmm.
in southern Vietnam.
Yeah, I applied there. And they replied to me, you want to work with us for full time. And I said, and I request them. And right now I have a full time job. And if it is possible, after 5 p.m., I'm available. They said, no, we need a full time for whole day.
Okay.
And yeah, but it's really perfect, ELA Education Center, Apollo, ABUS, and some others are really prestigious education centers in Vietnam. Very
Yes.
good. Yeah, thank you. And how is your lifestyle here?
I have a very relaxed lifestyle.
Uh,
So I work mostly in the evenings or and the weekends. So that leaves me with quite a bit of time during the day. I can do anything that I want.
mm,
Uh, having been here for many years, I've kind of finished my exploration of the area, and I've traveled quite a bit in Vietnam.
mm.
So now I find that it's just nice to spend time with my cats,
Oh yeah.
reading books, watching YouTube, and sometimes I do some writing on my own.
Mm, great. Are you cooking at home or buy something?
I would say it's 50-50.
Uh,
Um, sometimes I want to have some comfort food, something that isn't Vietnamese food. So,
mm,
I will make some steak or make some salmon.
mm.
Um, I cook very simple food, but then I also eat a lot of Vietnamese food. So it's a mix.
Yeah. And we are neighbor here, and we have a near here is a small restaurant is Vietnamese,
Yes,
and I eat always rice and eggs. This is 20,000 dong,
yes,
approximately 75 cents
yes.
dollar US dollar. Before, did you try?
I've been to all of the places
Yeah,
around here. Yes.
it's near round close to now roundabout here.
Okay.
Yeah, really good. And and so I wanna learn something.
Okay.
And now there are three types of schools in Vietnam. The first of all, and government schools,
Yes,
then private schools, and after that, international schools.
that's true.
And I know, I don't know exactly which ones are the best, and I cannot compare with private and international schools in Vietnam. And in Cambodia, private and international schools are the same.
Okay.
Yeah, but here are not same. And do you know why like this? I cannot understand. And how is this? Mm,
Well, I think the main difference between the government schools and international schools and private schools is that a lot of their lessons are still
mm,
mainly in Vietnamese.
mm,
Where in a private school, if not all of the lessons, they're going to be used in English.
mm,
In international school, you're going to have children from many different backgrounds, many different countries, and all of the lessons are going to be in English.
mm. Yeah, in international school, students speak English very well, near fluently.
Yes.
Even my students speak English well. And actually, I'm an ICT, mathematics, and economics teacher for high school students. You know, I cannot teach English, and our school prefer English native speakers,
Uh huh.
such as Australian, South Africa, or US, Canada, and UK countries. You know? And that's why our students speak English very perfect.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. You know, we close to Khoshmeh city around 30 kilometers. For me, here is very silent, very
Yes.
silent, and then no crowds. You know, and the traffic is so good. But when you go to the Khoshmeh city, is a lot,
Feeding the
a lot of
fish.
yeah, a lot of traffic over there. And before you lived in Khoshmeh city, right?
Yes, I did.
How was your? How
I
was it?
liked it. It's
Mm,
when I moved to Vietnam, I was moving from San Francisco. So I was moving from, I mean, San Francisco is not a big city, but it
mm,
has a lot of life. You know, everything stays open late,
mm,
and there are a lot of different things to do. Uh, During my time in Ho Chi Minh City, it was very enjoyable. I liked getting in on my motorbike and driving at any time at night to get some street food.
mm,
Um, Inside in Ho Chi Minh City, there are just a lot of options as far as activities. You could go get uh, any kind of international food.
mm,
You can go and see stand-up comedy if you want. There's a lot of options for seeing live music.
mm.
So it's a very active place. And I understand some people are not really as active as Ho Chi Minh City can be.
Mm.
There's there's something about Binyun being kind of spread out.
Yeah.
It's kind of a sleepy town. You know, businesses close around 9:30, 10 o'clock. People are in their homes with their families. So, but even though they're very different, I think that both places are the type of places that people can find good things
Mm.
that they like about each place.
Yeah, for me. Um, Actually, Ho Chi Minh City and Hanoi, and Ho Chi Minh City is better than Hanoi, especially products are so reasonable here
Hmm.
because and some I know some teachers work at school in Hanoi, and they mentioned about in Hanoi expensive than here, you know,
Okay.
because there are 4 seasons. It is 2 seasons, yeah, but no snowy in Hanoi, you know.
But it gets very cold.
Yeah, very cold, but no snowy, and students love snowy,
Uh huh.
especially. Yeah, that's why mm, generally students after school they go to Australia, New Zealand, and for university.
Yes.
Right? Yeah, and we have a department director who is Raul, and from US and from Texas, and he mentioned about US now inflation is growing, right?
Yes,
In
it's
US
true.
inflation is really really so high, and yeah, that's why. And he's also fresh stuff at school, and he out in Vietnam.
Hmm.
Yeah, he
It's hard to find someone in Vietnam who doesn't like Vietnam.
mm, really loud. I want to work here for a long time, probably. Yeah. And so you are here around 9 years.
That's right.
I'm so lucky, and we met last week. And actually, we are neighbor here.
Yeah.
And what do you highly recommend for teachers in Vietnam? And
Ah, that is a good question. Well, I highly recommend not just teachers, anybody who comes to Vietnam is just come in with an open mind
mm,
and be ready to do some exploration,
mm,
maybe leave your comfort zone just a little bit and experience the people. The people are extremely kind and helpful. I find that even if I try to use a little Vietnamese, they will do what they can to use English.
yeah,
Um, I think sometimes for teachers, you know, sometimes they don't have the best schedules.
mm,
I like my schedule. I like working in the evenings, and I don't mind working on the weekends. Some people might find that difficult because it's hard for them to find the time to go out and explore. Even leaving Binh Nhung to go to Ho Chi Minh City might be a little difficult for
mm,
someone, but it's worth it to take some time to go out. And I mean, it's really easy. It's easy to get on a bus.
yeah,
It's easy to take a van shuttle. It's not very expensive to go from Binh Nhung to Vung Tau. Um, so just take an opportunity whenever you can to go to different places in Vietnam.
yeah. Thanks for sharing, sir. And I know some students come to no, some teachers come to Vietnam for school, and after couple of weeks ago, they leave to Vietnam because um, the main reason is they cannot find a job here. But I'm saying you cannot never give up immediately. You can be patient. This month you cannot find. Okay, next month you will find. After next, try. Never give up. It's a couple of weeks ago. It's not, mm, not 2 years, just 2 weeks,
Yeah,
and yeah,
yeah. I think um, what needs to be understood for teachers of in, within Southeast Asia that a lot of things have changed within the government about
mm,
education and requiring certain certifications and
mm,
documents that I think 10 years ago it was very easy to get a teaching job,
mm,
but now they really are interested in finding people who are passionate about teaching,
mm.
who can bring quality education to their children of the country. So it's just not like how it used to be. They really are intentional about who they're going to hire and if they're really going to bring up the level of education for the students.
Yeah, great, sir. And are you planning to uh, teach to abroad, another country?
I am actually, I've been here for 9 years, and it's at this point it's 4 years longer than I thought I would stay in Vietnam. I love it here, and I
Mm,
think the longer that I stay here, it's just I don't know how to explain it. It's almost too easy, you know, and I don't necessarily really
mm,
want too easy in
yeah,
my life. I do want to grow my writing. I want to explore more
mm,
around the world. I have my eye on Indonesia right now, and I'll see what happens. I'm still within my contract, so I'm gonna finish my contract before I make any decisions about leaving.
yeah. So Yeah, China pays a lot, and from 3,000 to 5,000 dollars,
Hmm.
and as well as Singapore and Malaysia. But Malaysia is competitive, and you have mm, you need to IELTS and certificates from UK, US, Canada.
Okay.
Yeah, master's degree if it's relevant, others, PhD. It's really, really competitive. Singapore as well as, but Indonesia like Vietnam, but salary is less than here, 1,500 like this,
Uh-huh.
and
Yeah.
but a couple of months ago, I saw on the Facebook is hiring in China, and this school hiring for teachers, subject teachers, and probably science. I'm not sure, but $5,500 per
Wow.
month. You know, I can't believe that, but it is real. Yeah. And Guangzhou, Hong Kong, China, Peking, yeah, and that's why. Yeah, some teachers work there,
Yeah.
yeah, especially. Cambodia is better. Students speak English very well, but is low salary, and everything is really expensive.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, people are kind and, hospitable and were super friendly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was there 2 years. I loved Cambodia. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I think Vietnam has, for me, it has like the perfect balance
Mm,
right now. I live a very simple life, but I do like to travel, and Vietnam is a good place to travel from,
mm,
within Asia. And I don't make a high salary like they do in China, but again, it gives me opportunity to save a little money. I can travel, and I live a nice lifestyle. I can put gas in my motorbike,
mm.
and I can buy food for my cats, and yeah, do fun things. So I think when it comes to teaching abroad, people really need to consider what kind of life they want to have.
Yeah,
And if they are an individual that wants to travel a lot, maybe they get into a habit of work, 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 and then take some time off, which I
mm,
do know a lot of teachers that do that. They'll take a month or two to travel and not work. And then, sometimes people are just, I travel on the weekends,
yeah,
and it's very easy to get around in Vietnam. You can fly, you can take a train, you can take a bus, or ride your own motorbike.
yeah.
It's it's pretty amazing that way. It's very accessible.
Yeah, thanks. Have you ever been there? Mm, Dalat, Jana, Nechang,
I have.
Yeah.
You just mentioned a few cities that I did my own motorbike tour. So I took my motorbike and I rode through Cat Tien National Park, and I stayed there, and I would have I it took me a week, I would
Mm,
drive 4 hours and I'd be where I wanted to be for the day. I stayed a couple days in Dalat. From Dalat, drive down to Nha Trang. From Nha Trang, go to Murine, go to Vung Tau, and then come back up. So I did a big loop,
mm,
and I mean, one of the best ways to get around in Vietnam for me is the motorbike.
yeah.
Yeah, because you get to see everything. Uh, I also like the cafes, Cafe Vong, which is a cafe that has the hammocks. So if you get tired from driving, you could take
Mm.
a little rest and then get back on your bike and do some more driving.
And I wanna go there. I truly love there. Halong Bay,
Ah, that's
Halong
beautiful
Bay.
there.
You some photo I saw on the internet. You can photo, and your background is mountains and
Yes,
a lot of uh, boats and the river. It's perfect.
yes.
And second place, Sapa province.
That's where I
Yeah,
want to go.
yeah, and one day we will go there, hopefully. And oh, in September we have 5 days off.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah, 5 days off. And first Saturday, Sunday, 30th August and 31st August.
Uh-huh.
And 1st September, 2nd, 3rd, we have 3 days off. And plus Saturday and Sunday, also 5 days. The 5 days
Wow.
are off. 2026.
That sounds like a good time
Yeah,
to
yeah.
go.
I'm just now planning to go Indonesia,
Uh-huh.
and probably go to there for charity or for visit because a friend of mine works there at private school in Indonesia.
Okay.
And ja- capital city of Jakarta, yeah,
Oh,
Jakarta.
okay.
Jakarta, I love it there. And I wanna see, coffee coffee plants. It is very high, high mountains in 2,000 meters.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, is coffee plants in Sapa province. They're really better, really better.
Yeah. I think Sapa is probably my last,
Mm.
not my last place to visit in Vietnam, but I have been up and down the country to many different cities and provinces, and Sapa looks amazing.
Sapa and Hanoi, from Ho Chi Minh City to Hanoi, 1,600 kilometers,
Uh-huh.
and by by bus 2 days.
Yeah.
By plane 2 hours, and by plane is 1,400,000, approximately $60.
Yes.
So cheap if you buy in advance. Yeah, $60 go and back, $60, $120
Uh-huh.
enough for Hanoi. And after Hanoi, you can take a Grab, take a bus. It's cheap.
Take train.
Yeah, and Vietnam is really comfortable countries in the world. Everything is cheap. For example, this strawberry is $1.10.
Yeah.
Very cheap. Yeah, and bus from Ho Chi Minh City to Da Nang is 600 kilometers, and
It's about
$20.
14 hours.
Yeah, yeah, like $25,
Hmm.
for bus. Cheap. You can go
Yeah.
anywhere. Yeah, I love Da Nang's beach.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I can imagine, but I haven't been there. I just go there. Vung Chai Beach.
Uh-huh.
I love it there. Vung Chai Beach river is so dirty. Why is that? I don't know. But others, I hear that so fresh.
Yes, yes.
Nha Trang is the best.
Nha Trang is very beautiful also.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
It's a lot to do here.
Yeah. You work in weekdays and weekends, right?
Yes.
Uh, our school schedule from Monday to Friday, and from 7:30 to 4:30, and Saturday, Sunday. Um, in contrast, we go there
Okay.
in one time in a month. Yeah, yeah. And presently, I'm studying a master's degree in TESOL at Western University in Cambodia,
Uh-huh.
and almost finished. After after 4 months, I will be graduate from this university, hopefully.
Yes.
And now I have a bachelor's degree, and my second diploma will be TESOL in English. And after that, I'm planning to study PhD.
Okay.
Yeah, PhD mathematics or probably or ICT.
I see.
Actually. And not in Vietnam or Thailand or other countries, but I prefer Australia or UK or especially US.
Uh-huh.
But just I wish now, and I'm planning, and I haven't checked it. But how I study in US? What do you think about, and give advice for me?
Um, I think wherever you can find the opportunity to do it, and uh, it's it's affordable for you. You know, I think whether it's online or in person, that's always a consideration. Is how are we gonna pay for it, right? but that isn't something that should stop you for pursuing your dream for the PhD. Uh, I haven't been in the United States for a really long time, so I don't know. Uh, I myself want to get a master's, uh, but I've only been looking at online options. Uh, that's mostly due to how expensive it is in the United States,
Mm.
and you know, finding more and more programs for higher education online has been uh, really good to just kind of see what opportunities are out there.
Yeah. From my point of view, online is okay, right? Online. How about online PhD in US?
I don't know if they have online PhD. That
No,
would
right?
be something.
You must be there.
Yeah, I think that's something where you are gonna be there, because when we, at least when I think of especially PhD level, there's a lot of communication that is needed,
Mm.
and if it's online, you probably need to be in the same time zone.
Mm.
I think it would be difficult being in the opposite time zone, trying to communicate what you're doing, how you feel about different things, or even just kind of like asking questions to
Yeah.
your supervisors and other students. I did a writing uh, workshop,
Workshop.
just a workshop with some people in New York, and because of my schedule, I couldn't make it to like the class discussion.
Mm.
So I think, at least for me, when it comes to graduate school, uh, it's not a, it's just not an easy endeavor,
Yeah.
and you want to put as much effort as you can
Mm.
into it, and you want to get as much as you can from it. So, um, for a PhD, I think that would be a time where you find the space and the time, like you're gonna be there on the ground with your colleagues.
Yeah.
That would help you grow the best, I think.
Yeah. I understand now. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, sir. It was really good communication each other, and we unwind together, and I really appreciate. Thanks, sir.
Yes,
Yeah.
no problem.
Let's enjoy our coffee,
All right.
our juice.
Thank you.